Hey guys, so I just wanted to come on here and just talk basically, just about anything in life in general. Um, hasn't been too great lately to me, but I keep telling myself that I have a lot and that I'm still very blessed, and I am. I have a place to live and I have a car and I have family and friends that are around me and support me and love me, and I've just been trying to keep telling myself that, even though I feel like life just has been good to me lately. In March, I lost my job, which was the first time I'd ever been fired. So that was pretty hard. It hurt my pride a lot, but I was okay money wise. I had money in savings, and I was okay. I had a couple different trips that I was wanting to take. We were wanting to take I was wanting to do a trip to Vegas, and I was still able to do that, and it was a lot of fun. I love Vegas, and I want to go there every year, so I was able to do that. And then about a month after that, it was our family vacation with me, my parents, and my two sisters, and we went to the Dominican Republic, and that was a lot of fun. It was the second time we had been, and so even though life wasn't, I lost my job and it wasn't great, I was, still able to do good, fun things, and it was great. In the months of all that, though, I had got out of a relationship. We were together for almost 4 years. While at the time, in my head, I knew that it was the right decision. In my heart, it just didn't feel like it. And now that it's been a little while, I'm getting more comfortable with that. We were together almost 4 years, and it's really hard getting used to him not being there. But I feel like I'm doing okay, and I know that it was for the best. Just we really did care about each other, but it wasn't just quite there, to where it needed to be, which is nobody's fault. Now, I mean, knowing that in my head, it didn't make it any easier. It was still really hard, and it still is hard. It hasn't been very long, but I know that I can make it through. And then not having a job, so I've been looking for a job and applying to places, and I've had great opportunities, and I've been really excited about them, and I'm very grateful that I even had opportunities to even interview for them. But nothing's worked out so far, and I've been told no over and over and over, and it every time I get told no, it hurts just a little bit more, and it's just really hard because I care about what I do, and I want to do a good job, and sometimes that just isn't quite enough. I don't have the experience that people want, and it just sucks. I've been down on myself a lot, and it's just been really hard, and I'm tired of feeling down in general, and then I'm just tired of feeling down about myself. I've always been a bigger guy, and about like 5 years ago I was introduced to Zumba, and really actually working out, and I loved it. It was great. I was losing some weight, and I was starting to tone up, and it was great, and I really liked it, and I just kind of lost all my motivation for it. A couple years after getting into it, I kind of kept going and off and on, and as time went on, I just went less and less. I've gained all of that weight back, plus a little bit more. I've always been self-conscious about my weight. I've always been unhappy with how I look. When I was working out consistently there, when I first really started going at it, I was able to start seeing results, and in pictures, and a little bit in the mirror, and I could see my arms were toning up, and it was great, and it was a great feeling, and I was happy all the time, and I was starting to become confident about myself, and it was a good feeling, and I miss that feeling. And I've tried to work out. My sister was able to get me in at a gym where they do classes, because I really like that style of working out as classes, and it's a great workout, but I did it twice, and I wasn't into it, and it just sucks. I used to do Zumba a lot when I was in my working out phase. I loved it. I absolutely loved Zumba, and that's where I started, and I ended up going to Body Pump, which is like a weightlifting class. So you have an instructor, and everyone's all doing the same thing at the same time. which is great for me because I need that kind of instruction. I'm not good at, by myself in a gym, just running on a treadmill. I'm not good at that kind of a thing. So classes are really good for me, and I like it, and I miss that. I miss it a lot. And I remember that feeling of being proud of myself for, doing it, even though it was hard and I was sore all the time. It was great, and I was making friends, and they'd be happy to see me when I walked in the door, and I'd be happy to see them when they walked in, and it was great, and I loved it. And I feel like that's part of the reason why it's hard for me to go working out again. That gym that I was going to has closed, and there's other places that do it, that have classes and stuff. I just haven't gone back to it like I need to. Me and my sisters will talk, and we'll go through phases of where we want to eat really well, because we all live together. Me and my sisters and a cousin, actually. We'll cook, and we'll try to cook healthier. We'll use ground turkey or chicken and lots of veggies, and just try and make better choices. And my oldest sister was doing really good, and I'm really proud of her. And she was going to that gym with all those classes that I tried out a couple times, and I could see the results, and she could see it, and she was doing really good, and I was really proud of her. But we all kind of got off of that, and it's just been really hard. And we were talking about it a couple weeks ago. We were all at dinner, and we were talking about how, like, that motivation to work out is really hard to find, and it's really hard to get. My oldest sister said, well, sometimes it just is one of those things of, you're not going to have motivation. You just have to do it. And that really stuck with me for 2 weeks, and that's all I can think about is, maybe I won't get that motivation back like I kind of had, because when I was working out regularly, it was a routine, and so it was just what I did. Plus, I had friends and stuff, so that made it fun. So it's one of those things of, maybe I just need to do it, and I don't have the bad part about it, and I use it as an excuse to not go, is I don't have the financial resources that I did to go join a gym that offered those classes of Zumba and body pump and, and turbo kick and all of that, those things that I loved and that worked well for me. And I use that as an excuse because I have a treadmill sitting in my house that I could use whenever I wanted. I have access to the internet and YouTube, and I'm sure there's millions of videos and all kinds of stuff out there that I could use as a free resource. But I just use that as an excuse, and I'm tired of feeling down about myself. I'm tired of not being happy with myself. I'm not confident. I care so much about what other people think of me. It's ridiculous. It's on my mind consistently, all the time. But I don't know why. It's always been that way. But I don't know how to turn that off. I don't know how to care about myself enough to do what I want to do and not care what anyone else thinks. I've struggled with being gay. I'm out to everybody. My family and my friends know, and everybody knows. But I've always struggled that I still can't be open. Like, I still can't talk about it and be completely comfortable with it. Like, especially with my family. I don't know. It's really hard to explain. With me and my sisters, we can kind of talk about it, but it still is a little uncomfortable for me, which is crazy because they've known for forever. I know they love me. We're very close. My parents, they love me and care for me, and I couldn't have asked for better parents. But it's really hard for me to talk about it and be open and be comfortable with it, and it's the weirdest thing. It's just because I care what people think. I don't want to be too gay or flamboyant out in public. Well, who cares? Like, I should just do what I want to do and be happy. And that's what I've been really thinking about lately, is like, I need to do what I want to do. Who cares if they don't like it? It's not their life. It's my life. And it's crazy because I know that in my head. I know that I should do whatever I want because it's my life. I'm the one that's, having to go through it, no one else. But I still have that fear of, well, they're not going to approve. They're not going to like it. I don't know how to turn that off. And it's really hard. I'm also in a point where, I don't know what I want to do. I don't have a job, which it sucks. But at the same time, that I can do whatever I want. Sort of. I was really wanting to move to Austin. If I would have gone right when me and my boyfriend broke up, I probably could have financially, and it would have been okay. Okay, sorry, I had a lady come up to me because I'm in a parking lot. She had her car boosted off, so luckily I had some jumper cables, so I was able to help her. If I would have moved right then, I would have been able to handle that financially for the most part. Living in Austin is very expensive, but they have a lot of job opportunities, and I still really want to move there. I have some family down there, but it's really weird thinking about leaving my immediate family, my parents and my sisters, my friends. Like, that's really hard, but I've always wanted to move there, and I feel like now is probably the best time. Well, I'm still here for the time being. I feel like if I move there, I know it's not going to fix everything. It's not going to fix anything, because I'm going to have, even less people there. I'm not going to have my friends there. I'm not going to have my family there, but I just know that I want to go there, and I know that it has opportunities for me there, and I can flourish there. I feel like I can be more comfortable with myself there. The place that I'm at now, it's not super liberal. It's definitely more conservative. I live in Texas. Being gay isn't, I don't feel like I'm going to get beat up, but, I have and will still be made fun of for it. I don't know what to do, and I feel like that's the really hard part, is because I have all these options and I can do whatever. I could go back to school. I don't want to, and I'm not good at school, because I can't make up my mind what I want to do. I can do whatever I want, but I don't know what I want to do, and that's the really hard part. Just trying to figure out what it is, and I keep thinking about what other people are going to think of me, and I'm trying to learn that I may not be where I want to be in life, and that's okay. That is okay, because stuff happens. You can plan and plan and plan and have all of these ideas of where you want to be and what you want to do, and life's going to happen, and it's not going to work out the way you want it to. And you need to be able to change and grow and learn, and that's what I'm trying to do. It's not very fun, but I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to take all of my experiences lately and find the good in them. I keep thinking that, well, I lost my job, and that really hurt. It still really hurts. But maybe it's because I wasn't where I was supposed to be. Maybe it's because I wasn't, on the right path. How do I overcome being told no so many times to all these different jobs, and keep putting myself out there and keep getting told no? Because that's what I feel like is going to happen. Just keep getting told no. And I keep trying to hold out to something that will actually pay okay, and I won't absolutely hate. The first place I worked at, it was a grocery store for 5 years. I could go back there, and just start there again, and who knows, maybe I could find some opportunities, or even if it's just something until I can get back on my feet really and save a little bit of money. It's life. It's not going to be perfect. You have your ups and your downs, and I keep trying to tell myself that it's okay that it's not perfect right now. It's gonna be okay. I just keep trying to tell myself that, yeah, some bad things have happened, but I have so many good things going on all the time. I have great friends. We can just sit around and talk for hours. I have great family, who are some of my friends. We can just sit around and talk for hours. Me and my sisters, we get along great. Yeah, of course we have our moments, but who doesn't? Even with friends, they're always there to support me and kind of push me, even though I don't like it sometimes, but it's because they know that I can do it. And I just have to believe in myself and know that I can do it myself too. It just sucks because where I'm at, I'm not happy with, and I don't want to be here, and I'm tired of it. But I just keep moping around, and nothing's going to change until I decide to change. And I know that, and so I'm waiting for this motivation to come. But like I was saying earlier, sometimes that motivation just doesn't come. So you just have to do it. It's one of those things, I'm so tired of caring what other people think. I'm so tired of it. It's exhausting, and I absolutely hate it. And I'm still going to do it, I know, but I'm going to try to work on caring less, because it's my life, and I'm the one that's living it, and I'm the one that deserves to be happy in my own life. I feel like if I don't try to be happy and be myself and do the things I want to do, then what's the point? Why can't I just go out and just be myself and be happy? I deserve that. I know I do. Just like those people who I don't even know and I care about their opinion, they have the same right that I do to go do what they want to do and be happy. It's something I've never liked about myself, is how big I am. I'm the one that's living with it. I'm the one that has the power to change it. But I just don't. And so I have to make a choice to do it. If I'm not happy, then I have to change it. It's my decision, not anybody else's. It sucks because I want somebody to be there and do it for me and push me and make me eat the grilled chicken and not the burger, and not let me eat the chocolate and give me the apple. But that person's not there and they're never going to be there. I'm the one that's going to make that decision. I'm the one that's going to say, well, I really want some chocolate ice cream, but let's eat that frozen yogurt, or let's eat the fruit that's in the fridge. I'm the one that's going to make the decision. And I have to make that decision because I'm not happy. And if I'm not happy, who's going to change it for me? Nobody. I have to do it. I have a lot of questions and ifs and ands and whys and how, but it's one of those things of I can't necessarily worry about that. I just have to make the decision that I want to change. I have to make the decision to better myself because someone isn't going to do it for me. Why can't I care about myself enough to work out again? And I miss it. And so, me putting this all for you guys so that it's out in the world, because I have to have some kind of accountability, because I don't keep myself accountable. Y'all knowing that I have to make this change, and y'all knowing that I have to start, will help keep me motivated and help keep me going. I'm just not happy where I'm at, and not doing anything isn't going to change that. It's not just going to change. I have to change it. Here's to trying to become a better person, to make myself a happier person, to do what I want to do with my life and be happy with it and enjoy it and just be myself. It's such a hard thing for me to do, but I have got to start doing it. So I'm gonna go. I hope y'all have a good night or day wherever you're at, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye.